Hi there and welcome to this very special one-day game. I'm Mark Nicholas and am delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day. This is a hard surface and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss. This is a batsman's pitch. I'm amazed that he's chosen to bowl first. It's firm, there's no real covering of grass. I think the bounce will be even. I'd expect a lot of runs today.
Zulfikar Ahmed is going to take the first ball. What a marvellous shot.
Oh, he really laid into that delivery, 4 all the way.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That's a huge 6.
Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
We were diving for cover with that one.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6. Ah, well, everything was in the right place there, and it raced away to the boundary.
That was a no ball by Harmison.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum. Huge! That is huge!
That went a long way back into the stands.
The straight drive is his favourite stroke. We know that, they should know that, and it shows.
Superb shot that, right off the middle.
Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that.
The bowler really needs to keep it tighter.
That is massive.
What a marvellous catch. Out, caught.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
He placed that superbly.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Well, that was a very confident shot. We're going to... Well, there's his half-century.
Concentration is the key now. There's 100 for him out there. Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Well, the bowler won't like that one little bit. Marvellous stuff.
That's ideal. A perfect example of how to play that shot, and he deserved 4 for it. You give this guy too much room, and it's 4 every time. He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
He picked that up beautifully. That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see. Hoggard continues.
He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler. The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
He smashed that right out of the ground.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
That's a big hit. It's 6.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Well, that'll certainly beat the fielder into the fence. Zulfikar Ahmed waiting at the striker's end.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played. Miles! He's hit it miles!
That was perfectly struck.
Uppish, but safe. I guess you'd say keep it on the ground at this stage, but, well, we're watching one of the great risk-takers. Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence. Oh, that's a gift, just a gift, and this guy's too good to ignore gifts like that.
He looks in good form out there.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
That rocketed back past the bowler.
Cracking stroke. He's in good touch. His straight driving is perfect.
He's really given that a whack. 6 runs.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
That brings up his century.
A brilliant 100, and how he deserves the applause of this tremendous crowd.
Fielded by the man at long on. Harmison continues.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That brings up his half-century.
He'll enjoy this moment for sure.
Fielded by the man at long on. There's just one there.
Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
Well, that nearly joined us up here in the commentary box.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers. Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum. Huge! That is huge!
Marvellous stuff. Plunkett gets his first wicket.
What a wonderful stroke. By heaven, he looks in good shape out there.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error. Oh, it's a monster.
That was 6 all the way.
He's an excellent sweeper of the ball, and he uses it to such good effect.
What a marvellous catch. Comfortably held by Bell.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
The sweeper picks up. That's 2 more runs on the board. That's a huge 6.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
The fielder's not going to reach that one.
Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
And 6.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum. Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
The crowd were brought to their feet by that shot.
Ah, nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it. Great shot. Great shot. It just rocketed to the boundary.
He's timing the ball perfectly today. Marvellous effort, that. Oh, what a catch by Truskothic. Played off the back foot. Just 1 run. That is a glorious stroke.
Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Giles continues.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
Giles continues.
That is massive. Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was 4 from the moment that it left the bat.
Super catch. Plunkett gets his 3rd wicket. There it goes. Fielded by the man out long on. Plunkett continues. There's the signal, he's safe. Giles is coming around the wicket.
Miles! He's hit it miles!
He really struck that well.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence. It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Marvellous effort, that. Fielded by the man at long on. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Fielded by the man at long on. Just one run. Play it away with comfort. Well, there's his half-century.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Fielded by the man at long on. Just one run. He hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Super shot, that. Fielded by the man at long on. Tried the arm ball there. Giles continues. There it goes. I think he was easily back in the crease there. That takes him into double figures.
Oh, good running. Very good running. And it does add precious runs to the total that'll make such a difference when it gets down to the wire.
That's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played.
There's just one there. We were diving for cover with that one.
Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that.
That's 2 more runs on the board. Hit straight to a fielder.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Fielded by the man out long on.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant.
That brings up his century.
One of the best hundreds you'll ever see, and a joy to watch it. Quite brilliant. Oh, it's a monster.
Well, that's found the gap in the field. There's just one there. That easily cleared the boundary.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. Effortless, brilliant, and maximum. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Vaughan to continue with his off-spin.
That is massive. Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum. Huge. That is huge. There's barely a member of this huge crowd that's left his seat. Everybody staying absolutely still in anticipation of what is to come. It's been a terrific game so far. We expect more in this second innings. Here's Richie Benno.
Thanks, Mark. Welcome back to the cricket ground for this next session of play.
And facing now is Andrew Strauss.
So we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. That's out.
Totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
This was the end of...
And taking guard now is Michael Vaughan. Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
India have changed their field. He's worked that into the gap. The sweeper picks up. There's just one there.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that. Out in the middle now is Marcus Trescothick. You know, this is a lovely spell. I reckon the captain will be delighted with him today.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
What a catch! What a catch! That's out. Caught.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
He placed that superbly.
Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Play it away with comfort. Vaughan moves into double figures with those runs. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. Hit straight to a fielder. There'll be runs here. Hit straight to a fielder.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
That's racing away to the fence.
Yep, he does play that shot really well. And of course it brings him a lot of runs.
India have made an adjustment to their field. That was still going up as it cleared the rope. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Out!
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too. Kevin Peterson takes guard.
Hit straight to a fielder.
Exciting, exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. He loves driving the ball, especially through the covers, and frankly, there's no one better at it. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
And the end of the over.
The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
Stopped in the covers. Hit straight to a fielder. Bell waiting at the striker's end. India have made an adjustment to their field.
Miles! He's hit it miles!
Oh, that's gone a long way. There should be some runs here. Hit straight to a fielder.
Ah, nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
Hit straight to a fielder. Bell waiting at the striker's end. Stroke through the covers.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting. Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Brilliant catch.
Lazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
It's Freddie Flintoff on strike.
Oh, comprehensively bowled.
Didn't get near it. Totally beat him, all ends up.
Let's Jones comes in at number 6. We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat, and all in all, he looks in good touch.
India have made an adjustment to their field. There's just one there. Tried the arm ball there. Jones was very quickly onto that one.
You give this guy too much room, and it's 4 every time.
And we have a change of bowling. Zulfikar Ahmed is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Zulfikar Ahmed is coming around the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder.
Well, that showed us the maker's name, and what a wonderful, easy, free swing of the bat.
Hit straight to a fielder. Zulfikar Ahmed is going to try over the wicket. That takes him into double figures. India have changed their field. Zulfikar Ahmed is switching to round the wicket. He played all around it.
Great bowling. Perhaps extra pace did it, and it went straight through him. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
Tried the arm ball there. Stopped in the covers. Hit straight to a fielder. Play it away with comfort. Fielded by the man at long on. Zulfikar Ahmed is switching to round the wicket.
Perfect. Just the most perfect straight drive. A dead straight bat, and very demoralising for a quick bowler, that.
India have made an adjustment to their field. Fielded by the man at long on. hit straight to a fielder. Zulfikar Ahmed is going to try over the wicket. Fielded by the man at long on. Zulfikar Ahmed is switching to round the wicket. He's winded, but I think he'd be okay to continue. Just one run. Jones waiting at the striker's end. Tried the arm ball there. Pushed into the gap. Giles facing. Fielded by the man at long on.
Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that.
The required run rate is looking more and more out of reach here. And we have a change of bowling. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
He's got it into the gap. That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see. The next batsman is Plunkett. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Gone bowled.
Well bowled, very well bowled, straight and full when it mattered.
Hoggard is the next man in. Done him and shattered the stumps.
That went straight through the gate.
We can have a look at that again. The next man in is Harmison. That's cleared the rope. 6 runs.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him, too. Expensive, too expensive, particularly at this stage of the game. You know, you cannot afford to hemorrhage runs like that.
Beautiful piece of fielding, that. That is an excellent catch.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste. Oh, they've got it. That sews it up. Victory today in this limited overs fixture. On behalf of Richie Benno and myself, it's a goodbye. We've had the most brilliant day here, a day that none of us will ever forget.